scrappy friends. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Today I am sharing with you a traveler's notebook spread that I am doing as part of a blog and like YouTube hop with Accent Scrapbooking and Scrapping Wonders. So both Scrapping Wonders and Accent Scrapbooking are getting together, the design teams, and we're going to be sharing some stuff with both of their products. So this is a mixed media traveler's notebook from Beth from Scrapping Wonders, and she makes amazing traveler's notebooks that just are really high quality, but they're also really fun. And she has watercolor and mixed media, and I really love them for just being able to add media and feeling like I have the bulk, that the page is going to be sturdy. Where I will use the Tomoe River or just more plain paper in the traveler's notebooks, but when you're building lots of layers and you're using media on them, it's just sometimes it just doesn't feel, it warps a little bit more than I like, and this really holds up. The mixed media so holds up. And she hand sews them so that they're really nice and binded really well. I've not had any problems with them coming apart when they're hand sewn. So definitely look into something like that if you're really wanting to add some mixed media to your traveler's notebooks and just play. I decided to use a black and white photo today, and so I'm going to pick out some fallish colors. As you see, I already had this this stenciled out, or the texture paste stenciled out with that houndstooth stencil that I had used another time. I don't even think I taped any of it, so I just wiped it off on that page. And I do this a lot, where if I have extra of something when I'm doing a project, I will just slap it into a page on a mixed media type of traveler's notebook and then call it a day and go, and then I can always build on it, and it really makes for a fun way to like go back and figure out what am I going to do. So I took some LE Studio paper, and I decided to use this heart that has a background that's really similar to the LE Studio paper. It's more, this flare button is more of a like gray flare button. It works out perfectly for the papers that I've used and that photo. So it really helps the pink or that corally pink color pop out. And so I added some One Canoe 2 pieces, and you're just going to see I just layered, and I also used some silver washi tape that is like really glittery. So it adds a sparkle, and that kind of like, it brings out the sparkle that is in the texture paste that I have. I don't know if you'll see it in the close-ups. It's kind of hard to get that glimmer when it's just a teeny tiny bit in the texture paste. So hopefully you'll see it. But the flare button is from Accent Scrapbooking. I will make sure that I have a link to her store. But I absolutely love the flares that she does. They're super fun. She's based out of Canada, but it's really a good deal when you're like, I mean, even buying from Canada into the United States, it really is not that much more. And she has such a variety of flares. I mean, seriously, I could spend like $20 or $30 just buying flares. And I'm sure she has some really great holiday ones. I know I bought some stuff in the springtime from last winter, and she had some really fun elements. So right now I'm working on this layer on the bottom of that stencil. Because the stencil is a 6x6 stencil, it only goes so far in a traveler's notebook, and because I wasn't thinking of an actual page design when I put it on, I just slapped it on. So you see this harsh line, and I really don't like that. That's the one thing that I hate about using stencils, is sometimes you can get that really harsh line. So I built some clusters and some papers along there, and I added some die cut pieces, some like silhouette die cut pieces that I cut out myself from Click Kit's die cut, like a cut file, and I'm just layering it It has a little bit of mixed media, so it has a little bit of a green color, which is not in my spread, but that's okay because it's still very fall feeling without feeling like you got punched in the face by fall. So I'm going to use those die cuts. I also thought about using that big leaf, but I decided to just use the sprig, so I only had just a little bit. So you really can see that pattern paper on the top, and you only get a little bit of the mixed media. So I used the blue Tombow aqua glue, and I really don't like, I like the green one better, the multi, because it works better for things that aren't just paper, though I don't really like the blue in general. That's just a personal thing. And then I'm gonna finish off with some shimmers, Chance of Rain spritz, and it's like a gray color, a bluey gray, and it works out perfectly for this. So I absolutely love how this turned out. I had lots of space to journal about coffee and my breakfast routine that I absolutely love, that I don't do enough. But I hope you guys take the chance to go and check out the links below and follow the hop and see if you want to win some fun prizes. I will see you guys later, and have a great scrappy week. Bye.